Hey everybody, this is Don and Steve with Wizard Tower Publishing. Thanks for tuning into our live stream today. We're going to be going live with our new website, wizardtowerpublishing.com today, right after this live stream we're doing. So if you're in chat, you have any questions, go ahead and chat away. So in the meantime, we're just going to talk a little bit about the website. How you doing, Steve?
Doing good.
Well, it took a long time for this.
Well, that's no surprise. I've done site dev for quite a while, and some things you can get done in a hurry, and some things just take forever.
Yeah, this one took forever because this was a really complicated website. Because there were so many elements in it. It seems pretty straightforward, but when you start getting right into it, it's pretty complicated.
And it wasn't the front end that was the problem; it's the back end. So
Yeah.
and that's always the one that trips you up.
Yeah. So basically, with Wizard Tower Publishing, we are transitioning from Wizard Tower Games to Wizard Tower Publishing. We're going to be offering some different services. In fact, we're going to be more service-based than we are going to be, developing just strictly games. So we're going to be offering book publishing and also game publishing. The site's pretty explanatory. The way we're planning this is individuals who either have a book or a game can come to us. They can choose a package or an individual thing they need done, and what we'll do is we'll take their idea, whether, like as an example, if they have a science fiction novel or a mystery novel or whatnot, we'll lay that novel out. We'll edit it if they need it. We'll go ahead and do the book cover. We can go ahead and help them with the ISBN. We can help them file copyright. We basically can take that book from the raw manuscript and we can bring it all the way up to the point where they are able to publish it. And then for those who want it, we're going to take it one step further. And this is kind of where we get different than traditional pay to publish. Most pay to publish operations, you pay them, they represent your book, they sell your book, they get a percentage of all the profits. We're not going to do that. With us, we're going to go ahead and we're going to prepare your book. We'll get your book totally in line, everything you need done if that's what you want to do. And then we're going to show you how to get your book yourself connected to your own accounts, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, ebook, Apple, Kobo, and all that. And that way, what you can do is instead of having to go through a third party like us to get your royalties, you get all the royalties. So when you make a sale, you get all the money instead of it filtering through a publisher. They get their cut and everything. So that's a real handy thing for authors, and not many publishers do that because most publishers want a chunk of it. Whereas even if they're charging you,
they want the full stack.
Yeah. And we're basically saying, no, we're not going to do that to you. It's your hard work. It's your book. It's your game. You should get all of the proceeds from it.
Mhm.
We're just going to help you get that to look professional and get you up and running. And for those that say, well, how do I know you're good at what you do? We have a section called portfolio, and you can look at one of three parts. You can look at strictly not all, but some of the book covers we've done, some of the game designs we've done, and then the miscellaneous stuff that we've done for people. And you'll see that we're pretty well qualified at what we do. We're also kind of revamping how we handle the process of dealing with authors. We're going to be involving Discord and Discord servers more, where there's areas that authors can go into. We're going to have a weekly our friend Eric Tenkar from Tenkar's Tavern calls it a weekly speakeasy that he does, where it's just basically he comes in, he talks to people, answers questions. We're going to kind of have the same thing. We're not going to call it a speakeasy, but it's going to be kind of like an author hangout once a week where people can come in, and we're going to be in there for maybe 1 or 2 hours, and people can talk, ask questions. We'll kind of interact with people, answer, just generalized questions if they have focalized questions, that type of thing. So Discord is going to be used heavily. And we're also going to be offering video conferences. We have a thing called training, where we have basically the Wizard Tower Publishing, kind of like the training center, where we're going to be offering authors back-end unique access to specially made videos for them, where they can learn different aspects of the post-publishing process on how to move forward. And that's only going to be available to authors who use our services. So it's kind of a unique, exclusive thing for them. But also, like on our YouTube channel, we're going to be doing short videos. We were talking about this yesterday, as a matter of fact. We're going to be doing short videos for authors where you basically can go ahead and come in and watch something and learn something. Little quick 10-minute video, 15-minute video, nothing really long. Like yesterday, me and Steve did a video on book covers. I think it was like 18 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
So quick and easy, you kind of get more of an insight, get your questions asked, and also questions. If you send us an email at wizardtowerpublishing@gmail.com, or if you go ahead and you go on our website and you send us a message through our messaging contact area, or if you're in Discord and you ask a question, if we get a lot of pull for that, what we'll do is we'll do a special video on it so people can go ahead and get questions. So what else we're going to do, Steve? We got all kinds of stuff lined up. We got we're going to be doing websites, author websites, very simplified author websites, where basically these days you really need a website.
Yeah.
You got
Website, social media presence.
Yep. And we're going to, if needed and you want it, we'll help you with that. Some of our packages automatically have that. So with our websites, what you'll get is you'll get a really nicely done website with a front end page that kind of says, hi, this is me, this is my book, this is my game. We'll have a image section, portfolio, where maybe you'll have different aspects of what you're doing. If it's a game, different parts of the game. If it's a book, maybe some chapter samples and such, or some page samples of the story, the cover, that type of thing. Maybe if you're an event, you can put your events in there, pictures of you at the event, that type of thing, book signings. And then also along with the portfolio, you'll have a contact form. So also, and Steve just reminded me, thank you, Steve. See, we are going to be doing audiobooks. We're going to be getting into audiobooks. And actually right now, what I've been doing is I actually just put out on Facebook, we're looking for, we just got an editor yesterday. Glenn Hallstrom's going to be on our team doing a lot of our editing for us. So he's going to be taking a load off of Lisa on that. Along with that, we're going to be going ahead and be looking for people doing audiobooks, good voice. But the problem with audiobooks is we're going to have to take that kind of like in stride, because audiobooks can be a really involved thing because, authors, and rightfully so, are going to be picky about the voice. Like my book, Fairies of Curtis Road, has a woman narrating the book, and she's from Britain, and I just loved her accent and it went really well with the book. You hired a gentleman, I believe, to do a few of your books.
Yep. And it's funny because I had two different people I hired to do 3 different books, and both of them, their first name was Steve.
Yeah. but the thing was, it took you a while to find him because you got to find that right voice.
Yes.
And that's one of the problems with audiobooks and offering it as a regular service, because a lot of times authors will be like, well, I don't really know if I like that or not. I don't like that person's voice or their inflection or whatnot. So audiobooks will probably be something a little bit down the line, but if you've got a good speaking voice, we'd love to have you. Matter of fact, Glenn Hallstrom has a really good theatrical voice because he's been in theater for so many years. And I could see maybe getting Glenn to do some children's books or some very short stories. And I think I've mentioned that to Glenn before. And I'll talk to Glenn again, but he's got a real unique voice. So if we ever get into audiobooks, maybe what we'll do is we'll have maybe a picture of the reader, a sample of them reading something, so you kind of hear how they sound and such. And then we'll have to figure out rates for the audiobooks, because audiobooks can be fairly expensive to produce, because you have to record the person, you have to do post-production cleanup of the audio. Like, was there static? Was there something in the background? Something happened or something like that. You got to clean all that up.
And for those that don't know, when they charge you for an audiobook, they'll say, this book is going to be 8 studio hours. What they're talking about is not the total amount of hours that it took to produce it. A studio hour is 1 hour of finished work.
Yes.
So,
yes. So basically, it might take 4 hours to get that 1 hour
Mhm.
because they have the redo stuff, or maybe they're reading 5 pages, and 4.5 pages in, they misspeak, they make a mistake. It's like, oh crap! So I got to go ahead and I got to redo that, and maybe do a little bit of cleanup and pull it out, type thing. Or they say things like the word crap, like I just did. Oops, sorry, I got to remove that. That's my point, though. People say things, and then we have to clean it up out of it a little bit or something. Audiobooks are done online, but ebooks are going to be a big thing. PDF, we're going to be getting heavily into, Kobo, Kindle, Nook, the big ebook providers, Apple, Google Books, that type of thing, because ebooks are a huge thing. PDF books are a massive thing.
Mhm.
So we're going to be getting into that. So basically, just you can go to our website at wizardtowerpublishing.com. It's going to be live in about 10 minutes after we stop this video, because we're loading it all in, and you'll be able to just kind of see our services, see the different things that we do. And that's pretty much it, I think. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I think we need to get going so we can do a go live.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we're going to get off here. For anybody, if you have any questions, again, you can email us at wizardtowerpublishing@gmail.com, or info@wizardtowerpublishing.com. We're going to have that email up here probably later on today or tomorrow. And then happy to answer your questions. If you have any inquiry about a book, again, we publish books and games. All genres of books that we do, except we do romance, but we don't do things like erotica. We don't do things like that. We don't do anything. I know the word pornography means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but we don't do anything with nudity in it, hardcore sex scenes, things like that. We just don't do. That's just not a good fit for us.
Right.
But sci-fi, fantasy, murder mysteries, suspense novels, I say horror novels, all the standard book genres. We'd love to do them. Again, with games, we can help you with setting up your board game, your card game, your role-playing game, your adventure module. If you have just an ancillary small product for gamers that you want to put out, and you're only looking to have it done for PDF, we can help you. Or if you want that staple bound like a traditional module, we can help you with that. We can do perfect binding, hardcover binding. We can arrange for all that stuff to be done for you, to get your game from your idea to a finished product. Or if you say, listen, I just want print ready files that I can go choose my own producer, we can go ahead and do that. We'll get you everything ready to go. That's guaranteed to print right. And again, we offer a guarantee. If we ever prepare a file for you and you go to another service and say, hey, and they say, listen, this is formatted a little bit wrong, we need a different type of format, you can come back to us, tell us what your formatting needs are, and we will reformat that product for free, because we guarantee all of our work. So, okay, well, you know what? We'll get going. We'll get Wizard Tower Publishing up and running. Steve, thanks for coming out with me today. Wasn't much to talk about because there's not many people in here, but you know what? That's okay. Let's get the site up and running, and we'll let the website speak for itself.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys later. We'll be back this week that's coming up. We're going to be doing a live stream, which will be advertising, and also you're going to see us doing a couple pre-recorded videos, bits and pieces, more and more. So this is Don, and down below me is